Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Just coming through with another update. Just wanted to talk about something real quick. Uh, Confidence. Most people say, in anything in life, especially in the dating game, they have to have confidence. And for the most part, I agree with that. There's two really subcategories I kind of want to go into. First one is going to be, confidence. You do need to have that going into pretty much anything you do. But people want to make it out to be as if it's something that is easily obtained, and maybe for the majority of people it is. But when you're fucked up like me or a lot of these people that have self-esteem issues, it's not something that can easily be done. Um, so yes, confidence is a big factor in a lot of the things, which is why failure has been consistent across all aspects of my life. Um, just overall, general non confidence. And then, like, it's just, it's not really that easy to attain for people like me. For a lot of people, for the majority of people, they can go throughout their day feeling really confident about themselves. But when you're alone as I am, and you have as much time to reflect on the flaws that you have, it kind of gets hard to bypass those, especially when they're flaws that you've been working on for a while and have seen no progress. It can be a pretty tedious process, because most people, they socialize, get out and do a bunch of stuff, and they don't even think about these things. But when you're kind of cooped up alone in a room, and when you go out to try and meet people and get constantly rejected, you kind of get stuck in this cycle where it's like, man, what's the point of doing anything really? But like I said in my earlier videos, this is kind of how you cope with it too. Of course, sometimes you're gonna be alone. Um, for me, it's more than I'd like to be, but it is what it is. I'm not really worried about it anymore. I kind of enjoy being alone nowadays. Not to get caught up trying to impress the people around you and doing this and that, and it seems like it's just a game of trying to outshine everybody, and everybody's trying to outshine you, and just something I'm not really trying to be a part of anyway. But back on topic. So confidence, they make it out to be like it's something easily gotten, but it really isn't. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not really something easily gotten, for people like me. For the majority of people, probably is. The second thing I really wanted to break down into is confidence. It is a good thing to have, but it only gets you so far. It's like you can be confident in yourself, but if you don't have the ability to back up that confidence, people are going to see through that. Same thing with trying to approach a woman with poor looks or fucked up teeth. You can have confidence about yourself, but as soon as they start seeing the flaws and shit that they can see through it, it starts affecting a lot of things. And same thing with skills and talents and stuff. Like if somebody can see through your shit, through your facade of confidence, and they can see that all the flaws and stuff, and they can point it out, probably gonna destroy your confidence, really. But not only that, it's like you come off looking worse if you pretend to be confident, or you act confident, and then you don't really know what the fuck you're talking about, and people see through it. Then you come off looking worse, and people don't want to talk about that. But that's the way it is in my experience. Every time I become confident in myself, and I go out there, and then I fail in front of people, or people can see through the facade that I've put up with the confidence, it doesn't turn out too well. You become a laughing joke, and we've all seen this before. It's like the guy who thinks he knows what he's talking about, but you can see through the bullshit. Pretty much the same thing. You know, he may be confident in himself, but it doesn't really matter if he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and people can tell that. So sometimes it's better just to, you know, just be real with people, and not necessarily say that, not really ragging on yourself or being negative, but just being honest, being like, hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, you know. And just kind of coming clean with it, you know, because that fake it till you make it bullshit, I mean, sometimes it does work, but from the majority of my experience, you know, people can see through that shit, and you just come off looking worse than you originally had if you would have just been honest and upfront about it, instead of hiding behind smoke screens and mirrors and trying to fake it till you make it. So these people, they want to, the majority of people want to, I guess the majority of people are pretty confident in themselves anyway, so they don't have to deal with this struggle, but I just wanted to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about, because I just kind of wanted to give my perspective on it, and sometimes it can be kind of hard to get a perspective on it when you don't quite understand all the angles that it's coming from, because it's one of those situations where it can get a little tricky with all the intricacies and stuff, because no two situations are ever going to be the same. There's small details and stuff, and I just kind of wanted to brush over the smaller details of the situations that people kind of overlook when they say, oh, you just got to have confidence, like that's the end-all resolve. But I think it's more about practicing what you're trying to do day in and day out, and slowly getting better at it that way than going in and pretending and faking that you're good at something, and then everybody can see through your bullshit. So it can be a little tricky, and you know, even the most skilled motherfuckers at their craft run into situations where they've never seen this type, you know, that particular type of instance before, and it can throw you off guard too. So, but anyway, you know, confidence, like I said, you definitely want to have that, but there's a time and place for confidence. It's not something that, you know, like I said, you don't want to go into a room pretending you know everything about everything, and then people can see through your bullshit. I think more importantly is having self-worth, knowing that you're important regardless if you fail or if you don't fail. But that's a topic for another video. Just mainly wanted to go over confidence in this video and kind of brush over the smaller details, kind of really dig deep into it, instead of just being like, oh yeah, confidence, yeah, it's a good thing to have, but not really elaborating on it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Appreciate y'all watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next video. And yeah, just hope you guys have a good day. Peace.